Hey folks, Good Guy Glenn here, and today is Monday, April 10th, 2024. I'm in Ladson, South Carolina, and I have had one heck of a day. It all started, I woke up at the Loves that I stopped at last night, Orangeburg, South Carolina. Got my coffee. It was regular Love's coffee, terrible dishwater coffee, disgusting. And I got on the road, and 0530, I rolled into PepsiCo in Ladson off of Weber Drive, and I pull up to the gate, and no one's answering the gate. So when a truck is leaving the yard, I go in because the gate opens. They say to me, "Did you pass all those trucks coming in here?" I'm like, "The trucks parked on the road?" I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well, they were here before you." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's 5:30 and I'm here in the gate and they're still sleeping with their curtains drawn." I'm going to go to a side because for some of you who are already mad at me, I want you to know when I left after I got unloaded, like an hour and a half later, the same trucks were still parked there with their curtains drawn. And 5 other trucks had gone in and gotten unloaded. So nobody cut anybody. They were lined up, and who knows if they were even going in PepsiCo. They were just lined up on the road. But anyway, they gave me a door right away. Door 9. I pull into the door. They unload me. I pull out, I grab my pre-plan, and it's for up the road at this trimodal in Ladson. I ask my DM, "Can I go there now?" He says, "You could go there now." I get here before 08, check in. He tells me my live load is until 1600. I'm like, "Will it be 1600? And he tells me it may be earlier. Give me your phone number." And I sit on the yard all day. In that time, while I sat there, 3 trucks came in the first 8 hours. 3 trucks. You couldn't work me in. Military jets flying overhead. We must be close to a base. Anyway, 1600 comes. I don't get a door. I go and I ask, "What's the deal?" He tells me my load isn't picked yet, and they have to consolidate it and all this stuff, and I'm probably not getting my door anytime soon. Okay. 1700 comes. I get a phone call. "Pull into your door." Gives me the door number. I pull in. Now, the kid who loaded me was fast. He was hitting the trailer every 30 seconds. Now, I know if you're not a trucker and you don't know anything about getting loaded and unloaded, that's fast. He was on and off within 30 seconds. I was timing him. He loaded my whole truck in less than 20 minutes. 40 pallets. Allegedly 40 pallets. I have a hard time believing 40 pallets fit in the truck. But you know what? No, he said 40 pallets. How do 40 pallets fit in a trailer? I'm trying to think about that now. I guess I never gave it much thought. But anyway, he loaded me up. They gave me my paperwork. Now at this time, so I say to him, "If I run out of hours on your yard, what happens?" And he goes, "Well, you can't park here, but you could park right outside the gate." So I get loaded, and I creep outside the gate. And that's where I am. Here's where I'm doing my reset. My 10 hours. Right outside the gate, down this little cul-de-sac. I post on Facebook where I'm at. And a friend of mine who's from here says, well, that's not a good neighborhood, right across the street from the fairgrounds. So he calls me on the phone. Or I call him. But we talk on the phone. He said, this is where, he said, sketchy over here. They film live PD over here. And I'm like, oh, that's great. But whatever, if I could survive sleeping in Atlanta, I could stay here. I just won't keep the windows rolled down. I'll put my seatbelts through the door. And I guess I'll run the AC even though it's a beautiful night out. I think it's going to rain anyway. So I'll roll up the windows. I'll put on Opti Idle. I'll hit my marker lights so the truck is lit up. And that's it. I'll sleep here till 03, and then I roll out for Grove City, Ohio. I'm excited about that. I'm going to roll out 600 plus miles. I'm going to do the whole thing in 11 hours tomorrow. If everything goes right and I hit no traffic and no real delays, I should be able to do it. I'm going to reserve a spot at the truck stop, and I should be able to do it. I'm not going to reserve the spot until I know that I'm going to get close tomorrow. Now, if I can't get all the way to Grove City, because it is cutting it wicked close, 600 plus miles, 615 miles in 11 hours. I mean, it's doable, but like with seconds to spare, and I don't know how far the pilot is that I'm going to reserve a spot at. But anyway, if not, going up 35, there's a truck stop I've been meaning to film. It's like a mom and pop truck stop, old school dirt lot. I'm going to pull in there and I'm going to spend the night in there. And even though money's kind of tight right now, I'll spend the money there and we'll do a video there. Now, initially, I was kind of angry at the whole situation today. But my company hasn't given me any static because they know they screwed up sending me here so early. This is a real quiet place to stay. Anytime you can stay somewhere that's not a truck stop with the trucks running around you. So I have the windows open, getting some fresh air. I hate, like last night, it was nice out and I could have had the windows open, but everyone has their trucks running. And, you'll die of carbon monoxide poisoning if you leave the windows open. So, I guess the Lord really took care of me today. And like I said, I'm going to roll out in the morning. And my fuel solution is 221 miles away. And, yeah. Now that today is done, I feel better. Having a good 600-mile run, I feel better. If I can drop this tomorrow, then I have 2 days to get something else. And I could have a much better week than I had last week. Last week was bad, man. Last week I got half the amount of miles that I usually get. I still won't get a lot of miles, but it's a lot more than I've been getting. And I've been getting pre-plans again. So, maybe freight is picking up again. Let's hope so. Really don't know if things are screwed up because of the Key Bridge. Because that's when this started, where I went from getting almost 3,000 miles a week to like drop to less than 2,000. That's not a lot of miles. But anyway, it is what it is. I feel better. I'm not really worried about this being a sketchy neighborhood. It looks nice. It's South Carolina. I'm from Jersey City. You're going to come all the way down here to try to murp a truck driver in his truck? I mean, I know it happens. I'm not naive. But like I said, I'll roll my windows up. I kind of was hoping to be able to sleep with the windows cracked at least. You never sleep with your windows rolled down. That's a bad idea unless you have a dog in a truck. But like at least cracked. And if I put the seatbelts through the doors, you could still kind of do that. But I have to have the marker lights on anyway, so I have Opti Idle on. I'll have the AC on. Whatever. I'm feeling better, dude. I'm feeling better. I ate something. Just finished up a granola bar, Kind bar. And had a protein shake for my protein. And yeah, I'm feeling blessed. Talked to my daughter. Feeling good. So anyway, I hope you all are having a great week. It's Wednesday. Week is almost over. Weekend is coming up. The year is flying by, man. It's already middle of April. It's already summertime down here in South Carolina. So, love your family. That's real important. Love God and say your prayers every day. He's listening. He may not always give you what you want, but he's definitely going to give you what you need. That's what he's doing for me. I know it. I wanted to be unloaded. I wanted to be loaded early. But I'm here. I'm here for a reason. There's got to be a reason, right? So I'm here. And I'm feeling so much better than I was earlier. So that's good. Do your pre-trip. Pull over if you're tired. Eat a banana and a yogurt every day. Drink plenty of water. Take your vitamins. Like this video. Subscribe and hit the bell so when I drop another video, you get a notification. And once again, this is Good Guy Glenn. Thanks for watching.